Hello everybody, welcome back to a video. In today's video, I'll be showing how to get the clock relic and also how to unlock the subworld that is unlocked using the clock relic in a 2020 Elements neighborhood. So yeah, let's get started. So first off, I do want to point out this is a fan-made game. You will not earn any hats or because it's an access game. You will just get some badges, so it's still pretty cool, but just not to this one. So there are actually a couple of steps to get the clock relic and also how to unlock the specific subworld area. So firstly, you need to find a shovel, and it's always in the same area. So if you zoom out from the spawn point and you look behind the little hill, you should see a little church in the back. It's like this brown building, and you actually want to head over towards that area. So right over here on the road, you want to turn left and then turn right and go straight towards the church area. So once again, from the spawn, you want to turn left and then turn right again, and then go straight towards the church area. And as you make your way to the church, on the left side is going to be the graveyard. You want to turn left and go to the graveyard, and there's going to be a shovel in the back of a tombstone in the top left of the graveyard. The second tombstone on the top left is going to have a shovel, and you can pick it up. On computer it's going to be E, on mobile or tablet it's going to have a hold. You have to press the screen. I'm not sure what you have to do on other devices, but that is what you have to do for computer and mobile. Once you have the shovel, you can reset because it still stays in your inventory. And once again, from the spawn point, you want to head over towards the city area this time. So there's going to be a road leading right to it, and on the right side is going to be a playground. So once again, from the spawn point, you want to head over towards the city area and go on this road, and on the right side there's going to be a playground that you can see. So in this playground, it might be pretty hard to see in the daytime, but at nighttime you can see it pretty clearly. There's going to be some darker square areas in the sand, and you actually want to dig up these areas and hope to find a clock relic inside. But this relic is not always here, so you may have to wait a while before it does spawn. But this is the most common area I found mine, which is this corner of the playground, this bottom right corner. So right over here, as you keep digging, you can see that you get sweat particles and the floor does go down. And in here, there are actually two clock relics. So once you touch one, you can see you have it equipped in your inventory right here. Now you want to bring it to a portal that's going to take you to the subworld. So from the playground, you want to go back to the church area. So you can just backtrack back to the spawn from where you came from, and then you want to go back to the church area. And zooming out definitely helps out a lot because you can definitely see where you're going and where you're trying to head over towards. So once again, from the playground, you can just backtrack a bit and follow the road back to the church area. This time on the way to the church, you want to stop by this little lake, and the entrance to the portal area is actually in the lake. So you want to be a bit careful because there is a oxygen bar and you do not want to die trying to get to the portal area. But there's going to be a floor part you can flip over, and it will take you to the new secret area. So you want to head over towards the back of this lake or to the right of the church area. You want to swim down, and there's going to be a little floor over here, and as you can see, it looks like there's meant to be something here. And actually, as you go down, you can just hit the floor and it will start flipping, and you can actually head into this area. And it's going to be a cave, and you actually just want to keep swimming up until you get to the exit right over here up top, so they can recharge your health, and then you can continue swimming down. There are going to be many of these oxygen stations where you can just revive some of your health or also make your oxygen go back up. Once you're done with that, you can go back down to where you were and continue swimming through this little cyan invisible field, and you want to keep going all the way until you make it to the next area. So over here you can swim down. It is just a simple one-way path, so it shouldn't be that hard to get lost, but if you are lost, you can backtrack to see where you came from and then go back to the new area. Right over here, just keep swimming. You have to go pretty fast because there is once again another health bar and it could kill you. So over here, once you get out, there is this new area over here with water all around, and there are actually two different ways to go. You can go in a hole over here in this big lake water, or you can go in a hole on the left side. But just to get to the portal area, you want to go into this small hole over here, and you want to swim down and go over here and follow the path. On the first turn, you should see there's a left turn or a way to go up, and you actually want to go in the way that's up. So on the first turn, once again, there's going to be an opening up above, and you can swim up here, go into a new lake instead of turning left. So once you're in this new lake, you want to keep going forward over here, and if you keep going, you should see on the left side there's going to be a portal, and on the right side there's going to be some more water. But you actually just want to head over to the left because the portal is just right over here. If you look to the left of the portal, there's going to be a little place where you can put the clock relic. Now with this relic, the portal will be open up for a few minutes so that you can get others in to the subworld as well if they want to get in, but after a few minutes it will run out and it will close again. So it does not save forever, but you have to get the clock relic every time you want to go back into this portal. And in the portal or the subworld area, you can find many eggs like the blue angler egg, the holy egg roll is there, aquamarine egg is there, Holtz's Sapphire Fabergé egg is there, and Ancient Egg of Petrification is also there. So those 5 are some of the eggs you can find in there. So yeah, once you get the clock relic, you can put it in there, and the portal will start to power up. As you can see, it's spewing out all these particles, and then it will start to power up and you can enter in. So right over here, once you go inside, it will teleport you into the subworld. So right over here, once you're in the subworld, there's going to be the 5 eggs once again, and also the clock relic is still here as well if you do want to go back the way you came from into the main world, or you can just leave the game and rejoin the main game in order to get back to the main world. So for the Holy Egg Rail and the Hosted Sapphire Fabergé egg, those are both very rare spawns. You have to wait a long time before they do actually appear, but they do eventually show up and you can actually get those. The Angler Egg spawns in the water area, so if you just keep looking around, you should be able to find many areas with water, and the Angler Egg can actually spawn in that. The Aquamarine Egg, once again, can also be found randomly. It spawns randomly anywhere here. There is also the Chronological Egg of the Past that also spawns randomly. That one is not located on the egg list as of right now, but it might be added soon. But you can also find that one randomly spawning. And the last one, the Ancient Egg of Petrification, can also be found, but sometimes if you do touch it, it will just break into pieces, so you might have to find a couple of them before it does actually give you the egg. So right over here, as you can see, this is how the Chronological Egg of the Past looks like. It has this force field around it, and it is a random spawning egg, so you just need to get in this subworld and just touch it in order to get it. Right over here is the Holy Egg Rail. This is how it looks like. It's going to have some sparkle particles around it, and once again, you just need to touch it in order to get it. So these are just random spawning eggs, and they do take a while to find, but eventually, if you just wait a long time, you should be able to find them. And this subworld is pretty small, so if you just keep looking back and forth, you might find it eventually. You can see right over here, the clock relic is still available here. You just need to find it and put it back into the portal area if you want to go back. And right over here is the Ancient Egg Petrification. You need to wait until it's actually looking like this, how it's supposed to, and not in its stone form, because once again, if you do touch it, it will just crack into pieces. So you need to wait until it turns into this regular stone form in order to actually collect it. And right over here in the water, this is how the Angler Egg looks like. You can see it has a little thing in front of it to try to lure you in. And if you do touch it, it will try to damage you as well. So be careful if you're low on health and you find one of those that you do not touch them, or else it will give you some more damage and actually kill you. See ya. Hopefully this video did help you out on how to find the clock relic and use it, and also how to get all the eggs in the subworld area. But just as a quick recap, the Holy Egg Rail, you need to find it. It's a random spawning egg, but pretty rare. Chronological Egg of the Past, once again a random spawning egg that is also pretty rare. Angler Egg, you can find it in the water, but if you do touch it, it will damage you. Hosted Sapphire Egg, random spawning egg that you need to find, pretty rare once again. Petrification Egg, this egg will only be obtainable if you find it in the regular form and not in the rock form, or else it will just break into pieces. And also the Aquamarine Egg, which is a random spawning egg, but also pretty rare to find. So that's much of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.